ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। रामं रामानुजं सीतां भरतनुजं सुग्रीवं वायुसूनुश्च प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पते नमः। जनक सुता जग जननी जानकी अतिशय प्रिय करुणा निधान की। ताके जुगपद कमल मनावो जासु कृपा निर्मल मति पावो। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार। वरणौ रघुबर विमल जश जोदायक फलचार। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरौ कलेश विकार। सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। So very grateful to the Jugal Bishop Prabhuji who asked me to speak or kind of ordered me to speak today. I have no qualification actually. After actually hearing from His dear Shubhilas Prabhu for the last 3 days, you all must be drowning the nectar of the pearls from the ocean of Ramayana, drowning, kind of picking up those pearls. And I was wondering, what can I add? What can I speak after Shubhilas Prabhuji spoke so many wonderful points from Ramayana? So he already covered a lot of details from Yuddhakand up to even killing of Ravana. And today we are celebrating the Dussehra, Vijayadashmi, the actual day when Lord Ramachandra killed Ravana. So what is the real meaning of the Dussehra? What is the real meaning of celebrating Vijayadashmi? Now every Dussehra festival all over the world, different cities of India, different cities all across the world, they celebrate the Dussehra. And many cities there is a big effigy of Ravan, Kumbhakarn, Meghnad built and burnt. And many times actually this is a competition. Who is building a bigger effigy of Ravana? In some city they have a big Ravana statue built of 100 feet tall. Somebody has 300 feet tall. So there is a competition going on. Who is going to build the bigger Ravana? What does that really represent actually? We are building these statues, the effigies of Ravan, Kumbhakarn, Meghnad and burning them. But are we able to destroy those anarthas which are represented by Ravan, Kumbhakarna, Meghnath, which are hidden in our heart? What does Ravana represent? Ravana represents actually all the anarthas. The biggest one is lust and pride. Actually, Ravana represents lust, anger, greed, envy, pride. He represents all those. And Meghnath, what does Meghnath represent? Meghnath represents blind ambition. Kumbhakarna, what does Kumbhakarna represent? Laziness, lethargy. So do we have all these different anarthas deep rooted in our heart? So Dussehra doesn't mean simply burning the effigies of Ravan, Kumbhakarna, Meghnath, but are we trying to remove these anarthas from our heart? Are we trying to kill the Ravan which is hidden in our heart? Because if we are not doing, what do people do generally? They have a big celebration, nice festival. There are so many stalls, chaat, papdi, pakoda, jalebi, and all that. So what does it become? Just go have enjoyment, have fun, enjoy, do sense gratification, see the effigy of Ravan being burnt, and come back home. But beyond that, there is no transformation happening. What does Dussehra really mean? Dussehra means Dash plus Hara. Dasha means 10, Hara means to remove the bad propensities of these 10 senses, the 5 karmendriya, 5 jnanendriya, to remove those ill tendencies of the senses. Remove that propensity of sense enjoyment. That is the meaning of Dussehra. Right now, we have given our heart to Ravana. So right now, our heart is not Ayodhya. I'm speaking for myself actually. The heart is not Ayodhya. Right now, it's representing Lanka. But we need to transform this heart into Ayodhya where Lord Ram can come and reside. Ayodhya means Ayuddha, where there is no fight, there is no duality, there is no dvanda. That is Ayodhya. What was the real problem of Ravana? Actually, Ravana, the biggest two things was lust, envy, and ahankar. These three were the main three characteristics represented by Ravana. Whoever he saw more prosperous than him, whoever he saw more powerful than him, he wanted to go and defeat that person. Wherever he saw any beautiful girl, any beautiful woman, he wanted to go kidnap. किसी को उठा लिया, किसी को मार दिया. That's what Ravana represented. And then he was so proud, ahankar. Actually, when Ravana was dying, Ravana was asked, who killed you? So Ravana was asked, who killed you? Now, what was Ravana's answer? मुझे मैंने मारा. My means ahankar. So Ravana's answer was, मुझे मैंने मारा. I am killed because of my own ego, my own pride. So in this world also, if we really see, people meet their own destruction because of their pride, because of their ahankar. This pride is like a termite. If a wood is affected with termite, अगर किसी लकड़ी को जंग लग जाए, दीमक लग जाए, that wood is eaten up from inside. So same way, the pride which is there in the heart, that pride itself becomes the cause of person's destruction. So many people try to give good counsel to Ravana. Ravana did not listen to anybody. And that is the whole situation of the world actually. You try to tell somebody and nobody wants to listen. Everybody thinks, I know more than you. And everybody actually in this world thinks themselves as Ram and they think other person as Ravana. And they think I am Ram and that person only is proud. He is envious. He is having all the anarthas. I am very nice person. I am Ram. People celebrate this Navratri, right? Everybody, maybe many people outside in ISKCON, maybe not many people follow this Navratra Brata and all. But outside, there is so much craze of following this Navratri Brata, doing austerities for 9 days. So 9 days they are praying to Durga. So 9 days it's going on. Hey Ma Durga. After 9 days when Navratri is and after that, Kahan hai Murga? So this 9 day people will do a lot of austerities, but there is no real transformation. Again, after those 9 days are done, again they are saying back to their regular life, eating everything and anything, following all those same bad habits. There is no transformation. So Ravana was given advice by so many people. When Shupnaka came to Ravana and kind of bewildered his intelligence, poisoned his mind, Ravana immediately he went to Marich. His plan was, I will go kidnap Sita, and Marich is going to help me. So when Ravana went to Marich, Marich was the first person actually to give advice to Ravana. Marich told his personal experience. See, I have my personal experience. I have been one-on-one encounter with Ram. First time I had encounter with Ram in Vishwamitra's ashram. I was thrown away. And after that, he said, I took up the dress of a hermit. I started living like a sannyasi in the forest. But still, even though somebody he has taken up the dress of a sadhu, but his consciousness has not changed much. Sometimes he will disguise himself as a deer along with some other demons and he will go to the ashram of other sages to disturb them. So Marichi tells his second experience with Ram. He said when Ram along with Lakshman and Sita they came to Panchvati, actually that time also I went to their ashram. I assumed the form of a deer along with two other demons, went to the ashram outside. We were roaming around outside the ashram and Lakshmana saw. And Lakshmana immediately detected these are not deer, these are demons. How? Even though somebody may transform, some demon may transform them into some saintly person or some animal like deer, but the biggest problem is their body has such a bad smell because of eating all sort of nonsense. There's so much bad smell coming from their body. They cannot hide that one. No matter how much you transform into any other nice bodily feature, but that smell, us durgandha ka kya karoge? So Lakshmana immediately detected and he shot arrow and killed those two demons. And Mari said, I ran away from that place. I escaped from that place. So I had that first-hand experience with Ram and Lakshman. My advice to you is don't consider Ram an ordinary person. He is very powerful. Don't think that Ram is sent to exile by his parents, by his father. He is rejected and that's why he is just wandering around the forest. One mein mare mare fir rahe hain. Don't make a mistake like that. He is very powerful. I have experience of his power. My advice to you is you go to your Lanka, you be happy with in Lanka with your wives and other women which you are enjoying. Let Ram stay happily in forest. Don't mess up with Ram. But even Marich instructed to Ravana, Ravana did not listen. And we know what all happened. He forced Maricha to go and take the form of a golden deer and help in kidnapping Sita. So Maricha advised, Ravana did not listen. Second person who advised Ravana was Ravana's wife Mandodari. Mandodari tried to instruct Ravana on many occasions. First occasion Mandodari instructed Ravana was when Ravana kidnapped Sita and brought to Lanka. Mandodari told, what have you done? Why did you kidnap Sita? Do you have any dearth of beautiful women here? We all are here. So many women are there. Ravana was actually enjoying with 12,000 women. Why did you kidnap Sita? She is going to be the cause of your destruction. She is going to be the cause of destruction of this whole Lanka. Ravana did not listen. Ravana said, women are in general have a tendency to be envious of other women. She is thinking that Sita will take her place. That's why she is just speaking out of insecurity. That's all. So he did not listen to the advice of Mandodari. And then the third person which instructed Ravana was, many persons instructed, Vibhishana instructed, Ravana's Nana, Malyavan, he instructed. And Hanuman also instructed to Ravana. So when Hanuman actually came in search of Mother Sita, there are many things we can talk about Lord Hanuman's journey towards Lanka and many wonderful lessons which we can learn from him. The couple of some brief things which we can mention, how much faith Hanuman has in the holy name of Lord Ramachandra and in the strength of Lord Ramachandra. And what kind of humility Hanuman shows, what kind of example Hanuman is setting. Before we come to Hanuman instructing Ravana, let's just rewind back when Hanuman is ready to jump across the ocean. So Hanuman was reminded of his power by Jamavan. And Jamavana was actually trying to tell Hanuman, remind Hanuman's strength by first telling about his family lineage. If you want to inspire somebody, you can tell them about their great family lineage. As Krishna is telling Arjuna, hey Paunteya, hey Bharatrashava, you are the greatest you are the descendant of Bharatvansh, you are the son of Kunti. So Arjuna is addressed by so many different names just to have his linkage with the great family lineage. So Jamavan tried to inspire Hanuman because of his family lineage. Jamavan says, Pavanasut, right? You are the son of wind god. Hanuman did not pay any attention. And then Jamavan is reminding Hanuman of his own physical strength. Pavan Tanay Bal Pavan Samana. So first he says Pavan Tanay, you are the son of Pavan, wind god. Then he says Bal Pavan Samana, you are very powerful, you are very strong. Hanuman still did not pay any attention. Then Jamavan says, Ram Kaj Lagi Tab Avatara. As soon as Hanuman heard this, Hanuman assumed a big, gigantic form. So Hanuman is not paying attention to what is he glorified because of his family lineage. Hanuman is not paying attention to what he is glorified because of his own personal strength. हनुमान ना तो देह भाव में है ना हनुमान गेह भाव में है हनुमान भगवान राम के स्नेह भाव में Hanuman said, this strength is not my own strength. I am just like a storehouse. So if there is a storehouse, go down, and there is so much of ingredient is kept in go down. Let's say there is a cement go down. There are so many of bags of cement kept in that storehouse. Now the store does not own all these cement bags. The owner of the store owns those bags. So Hanuman says, I am just the storehouse. This body and this strength is not my own. This belongs to Lord Ramachandra. So he is the owner of all this strength. And if he wants, I am ready to do any task. So after Hanuman was reminded of his strength, his power, Hanuman is ready to jump across the ocean. And before jumping across the ocean, he started paying obeisances to all the Vanaras. He told all the Vanaras, you wait here for my return. I will come back after finding Sita Devi. And then we will all go together. And we'll tell Lord Ram that we have been victorious. We have been successful in finding Sita Devi. What Hanuman is saying? We are victorious. We are successful. Hanuman is not saying, then we will go and tell, I am successful. That I did this. Hanuman is saying, we will tell that we did this. So Hanuman is paying obeisances to everybody, and all the Vanaras are asking Hanuman, why are you paying obeisances to us? See, you are capable of jumping across the ocean. We are incapable. You are capable, we are incapable. आप समर्थ हो, हम असमर्थ हैं. And why still you are paying obeisances to us? Hanuman said, this is not about being capable or incapable. Everybody has been given some role. सबको अपना अपना भूमिका मिला है, and we are all just doing our role. In this whole drama, everybody is given their own role and they are just performing their role. Don't think somebody is capable or somebody is incapable. We are all in this together. That is Hanuman Sutra on leadership. When we are able to do something, when we do something for Krishna, when we are doing something for Prabhupada, it's not that one individual person is the doer, one individual person is the contributor. There's so many people who play a role. Right? In running the temple, there is so much of background work going on, so much of coordination going on. Putting together a drama, it's not about just the director who is doing this. There are so many people who are participating in that, who are contributing in background work, all that. So big lesson Hanuman is giving. It's not about being capable or being incapable. Everybody has been given their role. My role, which is given to me, is to jump across the ocean and go on the other side. Your role is given to wait here for my return. So we are just doing our role. And then Hanuman jump across the ocean to go on the other side. And there are so many obstacles came. I don't want to get into those things. Because if we get into that, we will not go to the point where Hanuman is giving instruction to Ravana. So the three obstacles which Hanuman crossed, first was Menak Parbat, the golden mountain, which represents opulences. Somebody on the progress, on the path of bhakti, the first obstacle come on our path is some opulences. Sometimes opulence come in our life and we get diverted. The next obstacle which came on the path of Hanuman was Surasa. That represents competition mentality. Pratisparada. Surasa started increasing her size. Hanuman also started increasing his size. Surasa became 4 mile, Hanuman became 6 mile. Surasa became 10 mile, Hanuman became 12 mile. Surasa became 20 mile, Hanuman became 24 mile. This will keep going on and on and on and on. Surasa ne apna muh khola, muh badhaya, Hanuman ne apna size badhaya. Surasa became bigger, Hanuman became bigger. There is no end to that. And ultimately, what did Hanuman do? He became small. He became small, entered into the mouth of Sursa and came out. Told Sursa, okay, I fulfilled your condition. Whatever boon was given to you, I fulfilled. So what is Hanuman instructing here? In our path also, sometimes we will get into this competition mentality. I want to do bigger than that devotee. I want to show bigger than this devotee. And if we get into that competition, that spoils the whole mood of devotion. And better is to learn from Hanuman, be small, just become small. And by becoming small, we can protect ourselves, we can protect our bhakti. The third obstacle, I'm going in very brief here, there is so many details we can talk about. The third obstacle which came was Sinmika. Sinmika was residing inside the ocean and she will catch hold onto the shadow of a person who is flying from above. What does Sinmika represent? Sinmika represents envy in the heart. See, from the surface, the ocean seems to be very calm. But Sinmika was hidden inside the ocean. And she will catch hold onto the shadow of the person who is flying above. So the person from external, from outside, looks very sober, very gentle. But inside the heart, how much envy is there, it cannot be seen. That person may pose as our well-wisher, but inside how much envy is there, we don't know. So that envy is hidden deep in the heart and try to pull the other person down. So Hanuman killed that Sinmika. What does Hanuman is showing? That envy has no space, no place in service of Lord Ramachandra. Envy has to be killed. So Hanuman killed Sinmika, and then Hanuman came, he reached Lanka. Now, as Hanuman wanted to enter inside the Lanka, there are so many other details. Hanuman became very small. Hanuman assumed a form, the size like a mosquito. It's not that Hanuman became a mosquito. He assumed the size like a mosquito. And he wanted to go at the night time in Lanka. He did not want to enter immediately. Hanuman arrived in Lanka at the at the morning hour. There is nice sunshine. The whole Lanka city is glittering. The city of gold is glittering in the sunshine. Hanuman thought, I will enter at the night time. And in a very small form. Why? See, Hanuman is a sadhu. Hanuman represents Guru. And the task he is going to do in Lanka is he is going to do the first Ram Katha. Hanuman was the first one who went abroad to do Ram Katha. And Hanuman is representing, if you came abroad to do Ram Katha, don't think I am big. I am speaking. I am doing Katha. You become small. It's not that you are taking Katha with you, Katha is bringing you, and you are very small. Like Prabhupada, right? Prabhupada was, when Prabhupada first time was coming to America, and Prabhupada was asked to Swamiji, you are taking Bhagavatam with you to America. And Prabhupada said, no, I am not carrying Bhagavatam with me. Bhagavatam is carrying me. It's not that I am carrying Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam is carrying me. So a devotee should always stay small. And we'll learn again as we move forward. We'll learn from Hanuman's Leela. Hanuman can become huge like a mountain, and Hanuman can become small like a mosquito. If he has to take a big form to do the task of Lord Ramachandra, Hanuman is ready to become gigantic. And if Hanuman has to become small like mosquito to fulfill the task of Lord Ramachandra, he is ready to become so small also. Problem with us is, again, I'm speaking for myself. Problem is, once we are given something, a bigger role, we cannot step down to take something small task. Once we are given some bigger service, we think, how can I do some such menial job? How did they even dare to ask me for such small job, small task, small service? So once we are given big responsibility, then we cannot take small responsibility, small menial tasks. But Hanuman is representing, Hanuman is teaching anything in the service of Lord Ramachandra, either a big task or small task, I'm ready to do anything. So Hanuman became small, and Hanuman thought, I will go enter into the Lanka at night time. What was the problem in going in daytime? Hanuman is thinking, actually, see, if Hanuman went enter inside the Lanka at daytime, Hanuman will see Ravana's public life. Ravana's public life is different, private life is different. So people have private life and public life. In daytime, people show themselves something different to outside, and in their private life, they are something different. So in the daytime, Ravana is doing all sort of activity. He is reciting the Vedas, he is doing yajna, he is doing all these sort of things. And if Hanuman went inside the Lanka during daytime, and he will see Ravana doing all sort of things, and Hanuman will think, Ravana is such a nice fellow. And maybe he may have done a friendship with Ravana. He's such a nice guy. But at night time, Ravana is doing all sort of nonsense things. He is having his orchestra playing, singing the number dance, and doing all sort of things, eating all sort of things. So Hanuman thought, I will enter in Lanka at night time, and that is the time when I can really see what is the nature, what is the mentality of these demonic people. And as Hanuman is about to enter in Lanka, the fourth obstacle came. Hanuman was stopped by Lankini. She is a kind of a gatekeeper of Lanka. And Hanuman was going in a very small form. Still, Lankini detected Hanuman and stopped Hanuman. And what did Lankini call Hanuman? He said, hey thief, where are you going? You are entering in Lanka like a thief. And Hanuman says, you are calling me thief. The biggest thief of this world is residing inside Lanka. You are guarding him. And I am the CID officer. I am going as a for investigation. You are calling me thief. You are guarding the thief and calling the CIP officer as thief. And Hanuman cleared with Lankini. Actually, I am a Vanara. I just heard about this Lanka. There are so many nice gardens. I want to go visit the city, and after that I will come back. I will not harm anybody. Lankini said, no, not allowed. No entry allowed. Hanuman said, I want to go and eat some fruits, and then I will come back. Lankini said, okay, you stay here. I will go bring fruits for you. You stay here. So Hanuman figured out, she is not going to let me go inside. What did Hanuman say? What did Hanuman do? Hanuman said, I have to teach her a lesson. Hanuman gave her one punch. Ek mukka mara. And they say, actually Hanuman did not even utilize his whole full strength. But dheere se ek mukka mara. And the Lankani, she fell down unconscious. Lankani got small duration of association with Hanuman. And Lankani realized her real Vastvik Savrupa, her real identity. Lankani got small duration of Sadhu Sangha with Hanuman. Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoye. She got one small mukha, and she actually Shubhilas Prabhu, he tells, she got small punch from Hanuman, small duration Sadhu Sangha. What is Sadhu Sangha? Sadhu Sangha is like a boxing match. So when you come to Satsang, you need to be punched. Our ego need to be punched. So if we come to Sadhu Sangha and we are not getting affected, our ego is not being punched, that's not real satsang, that's not real sadhu sangha. So our ego need to be punched. So Lankini realized her real position. She told Hanuman, enter in Lanka and do all the tasks of Ramachandra. You will be able to accomplish all tasks of Ramachandra. Earlier, Sursa also had told her same thing. After Hanuman had kind of defeated Sursa, Sursa also told Hanuman, you will be able to go Lanka and accomplish all tasks. And Hanuman was thinking, what all tasks I have to do? I am given only one task. Go in Lanka, find Sita, come back, report to Ramachandra. That is one task. So what all tasks I have to do? And then Hanuman said, maybe Lord Ramachandra will give intelligence, what all other tasks I need to accomplish. Bhagwan Ram sujhayenge, he will give intelligence. So Hanuman went inside Lanka, he was searching everywhere. Long story short, finally he enters into Ashoka garden. He meets Sita Devi, tells the first Ramakatha, and after that, he destroys the Ashoka Vatika. So going very fast forward. After destroying Ashoka Vatika, he kills Ravana's son Akshay Kumar also, and then Meghnad himself come and Meghnad shots Brahmastra. Actually, Hanuman has the boon from Brahma also. Even Brahmastra cannot harm anything, cannot do any harm to Hanuman. But Hanuman thought, I should show respect to Brahmaji. This is Brahmaji's astra. Even though it's not going to harm me, but Hanuman just folded hand in front of Brahmastra, and ultimately the Brahmastra just bound Hanuman. The Hanuman could have escaped easily, but Hanuman chose to be bound. Why? He thought, now I have found Sita Devi, but I want to see Ravana. I want to meet Ravana face to face, give him a piece of my mind, and then I will go back. So Hanuman was brought in the assembly of Ravana. Now this is a very interesting dialogue which is happening between Ravana and Hanuman in this assembly. Ravana asked 4 questions to Hanuman. Who are you? On whose strength did you kill my demons, my soldiers? Why did you kill them? And don't you know about me? Don't you know about my strength? So Ravana asked these 4 questions to Hanuman. Hanuman listened patiently to all the talks of Ravana first. Did not start replying immediately. And then Hanuman started replying. He did not even bother to say, who am I? What is my introduction? First he said, Ravana's question was, on whose strength did you destroy my Vatika and kill all these demons? This, on the strength of the same Ramachandra, whose Bharya, whose wife you have kidnapped by cheating, on that Lord Ramachandra's strength, I destroyed your Ashoka Vatika. And you said, why did I kill those? Actually, I did not attack on them first. First, they attacked on me. And because they attacked on me, everybody loves their body. I wanted to protect my bodies. Because they attacked on me, I attacked on them. Don't you know about me? Hanuman said, I know very well about you. I have heard many stories about you. I know one Ravana who was kept by Bali under his armpit for 6 months. I think you are the same Ravana. And then Hanuman replies for the 4th question, which was actually first question. Who are you? Then Hanuman says, I am the messenger of that same Lord Ramachandra. Mama Nama Hanuman. My name is Hanuman. And Ravana became very angry when he heard about these answers of Hanuman. And Hanuman started telling Ravana, I'm giving you good counsel, good advice. My advice to you is right now also taking a blade of grass between your teeth, go fall at the feet of Ramachandra, give Sita back, and Lord Ramachandra will forgive you. You will be able to rule your Lanka for eternity. Otherwise, you will be destroyed. Whole Rakshasa dynasty will be destroyed. So Hanuman, when he started instructing Ravana, what did Ravana say? जय श्री राधा गोपी जय भगवान की निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि की श्री प्रभुपाद. So Ravana said, see this monkey is teaching me like my guru. He is becoming my guru. Mila kapi bada gyani. So he is saying this Hanuman, this monkey, he is becoming my guru. He is teaching me like a guru. Actually, Ravana never took any instruction from anybody. Ravana worshipped Shiva, but Lord Shiva never instructed Ravana. Because Lord Shiva also knew Ravana, he is not going to listen. See, there are three categories of people, three people whom if you try to tell anything, it's useless. One person is somebody who is Kutarki. Kutarki means who does all nonsense argument. You tell him something, he will give some other argument. You tell him something, he will give some other argument. So one person, Kutarki, you try to tell him, wastage of time. Second person, a Gyani. He is too much into ignorance, no change in that person. The third category of person is who is complete in pride, Abhimani. Somebody who is too much proud, that person also doesn't listen anything. He thinks I know everything. So Ravana was in that category. Over proud, he is so much proud, he doesn't want to listen to anybody. Even Lord Shiva did not instruct him anytime. Once Ravana went and he started lifting Kailash, the whole Kailash started kind of shaking. Parvati Devi was sitting on the side of Lord Shiva and she fell down. She fell into the lap of Shiva. All the sages who was assembled there listening to Katha from Lord Shiva, they all fell down from their position and everybody started thinking, what happened? What kind of earthquake has come? And Lord Shiva said, no, don't worry. One disciple has come. Ek chela aaya hai. What kind of disciple is he? If a disciple comes, he should come and pay obeisances at the feet of Guru. But Ravana says, I am not like an ordinary chela, I am not like an ordinary disciple. I do not bow down my head at the feet of Guru. I lift the Guru and put his feet on my head. There are some disciples like that, some devotee like that. They think we are too great, our Guru's influence is, our Guru's fame is because of us. They don't think we are because of our Guru, but they think Guru's fame is because of us, because Guru has got me as a disciple. So Ravana is like that. Ravana says, I do not bow my head at the feet of Guru, at the feet of Shiva. I lift Shiva and put his feet on my head. So that's why I'm lifting Kailash. I will lift Kailash. Shiva is on Kailash. I will put Kailash on my head, so Shiva will come on my head. So that was the attitude of Ravana. And Lord Shiva said, don't worry, ek chela hai. One disciple has come to take darshan. So Lord Shiva never instructed. But Hanuman is now instructing Ravana. Hanuman is also, who is Hanuman? He is also Lord Shiva only. So Hanuman is instructing Ravana and telling you, take Sita back and return Sita to Ram. Then you can live peacefully and rule over your Lanka. Otherwise, your destruction is guaranteed. And Ravana started laughing. He said, this monkey is trying to be my guru. And Hanuman said, actually, all these people, all your ministers who are here, they are just flattering you. They are your yes man. And I am not here to flatter you. I am not going to praise all your wealth and opulences and your strength and all your military army. I am here to tell you what is your real position. There is a difference in a photographer and a doctor. The photographer looks only at the external. They don't, for the photographer, they want to just take your nice photo. They'll say, smile, please. Just form your hair, fix your hair, fix your tie a little bit. So the photographer is only concerned about the external. Photographer is not concerned about what is going inside the heart. If the person is too much distressed, there is so much problem going on, he has nothing to do with that. In the weddings also, I don't know about current situation, but earlier times when the wedding is happening, especially at the time of when the girl is now going to the house of her husband with I. So the photographer at that time also will come. Right? The girl is crying, parents are crying, and photographer will say, smile please. The photographer has nothing to do with what's going on inside, right? What kind of emotions are going through. But on the other side, doctor do not worry about the externals. Doctor is not going to see how nice clothes you are wearing, how well your makeup is, how nicely you are dressed. Doctor is going to do the x-ray. He's going to do all the examination and going to see inside what's going on inside the body. What is the internal situation? So Hanuman said, I am not the photographer here. I am not here to please you, to flatter you. I am like the doctor who is giving you the right advice. You have all these so many problems here. Better for you is give up all your ahankar, all your pride, ego, envy, and surrender at the feet of Lord Ramachandra. And Ravana became so angry. Ravana told Hanuman, see, my guards are standing next to you. Death is standing on your head. And you are instructing me. Hanuman said, yes, death is standing next to me, but it is looking at you. It has come to ask me, Ravan ka abhi kaam karna ke baad mein karna hai? At that time, Ravana was furious and Ravana instructed all his soldiers, kill this Bandar, kill this Vanara. And at that time, Bhishma entered and Bhishma interrupted. Actually, this is against the Maryada. He is the messenger of Ramachandra and we should not kill the messenger. If you want to punish him, if he has crossed his limit, you can give him some punishment. And what kind of punishment? You can maybe cut off some of his body limb. And when Vishnu suggested that, Ravana agreed. Yes, we should not kill the messenger. So better is we will punish him, we will cut off one of his body limb. And Hanuman was thinking, but if Ravana remembers Shubhnaka, Ram cut off the nose and ears of Shubhnaka, and what if Ravana orders cut off the nose of this monkey? तो क्या नाक कटा के भगवान के पास वापस जाएंगे? Maybe Saraswati changed some intelligence of Ravana, give him some kubuddhi or subuddhi, kind of turn his intelligence so he doesn't instruct like that. And Ravana and Hanuman thought an idea. Hanuman held on to his tail and started kissing his tail. Hanuman ने अपनी पूंछ को चुम्मा करना शुरू किया. He started kissing his tail, and Ravana thought, found. What is the most dear body limb of this Vanara, this monkey? This tail of monkey is very dear to monkey. So do one thing, put fire to the tail of this monkey. इस हनुमान की पूंछ को आग लगा दो. He did not say cut off the tail. Hanuman said, Saraswati has helped me a lot. Ravana did not order cut off the tail. He said, burn the tail. And Ravana ordered immediately. Ravana said, all the Vanaras, all the Rakshasas, bring oil, bring cloth, tie the cloth on Hanuman's tail, dip it with oil, tail, and then put fire. And Rakshasas, all these Rakshasas, they were also over smart. They wanted to please Ravana like anything, right? Yes, man. They said, why tail? Why oil? हमारे घर में घी की कमी है क्या? We have lot of ghee at our home. Why oil? We will bring ghee. So all the Rakshasas, they started bringing the ghee, the buckets of ghee, so much cloth, and they started tying, and Hanuman started increasing his size. Hanuman's size is increasing, the tail size is increasing. They are bringing cloth, more and more cloth, putting ghee on that. The whole ghee, whole Lanka got finished. All the clothes from all the Rakshasas' house got finished. And finally, they put fire on the tail of Hanuman. And as soon as they put fire on the tail of Hanuman, Hanuman again became very small. Hanuman is showing, actually, to finish the task of Lord Ramachandra, I am ready to make a big size also, and to accomplish the task of Lord Ramachandra, I am ready to become small also. There are so many instances in Ramayana like that. To cross over ocean, Hanuman became so big. And to enter in Lanka, he again became very small. To enter, to hide in Ashok Vatika, he was the size of even the smaller size than the leaf of the tree. He was hiding behind a leaf of Ashok tree. That's small. And then Hanuman here again assumed a big form when they are putting all this cloth and ghee on the tail of Hanuman. To bring Sushena later during the war, to bring Sushena Vaidya from Lanka, again Hanuman became very small. To bring Sanjeevani, again Hanuman became very big. So Hanuman is saying, I can assume any form to fulfill the task of Lord Ramachandra. And here especially, Hanuman says, I need to assume a very small form, because some task is easy to accomplish when you are in a very small form. See, there is one task, if you have big wrestlers, they have all these wrestlers cannot fulfill that task, the task which small ants can do. Say if you mix some sugar into the sand, and you tell all these big wrestlers, now separate the sand and sugar. Can these wrestlers, big wrestlers, powerful wrestlers can do that task? But the small ant can do that task very easily. The ants will come and they will separate the sugar from the sand. So Hanuman is demonstrating here some tasks you can accomplish very easily by becoming small. And when Hanuman was now thinking, what is the other task I need to finish? Actually, you know where Hanuman got this idea, what the other task I need to fulfill? That was when Hanuman was hiding in Ashok Vatika to meet Sita Devi. At that time, when all these demons were harassing Sita Devi, who came there? Trijata. Trijata told about her dream. Right? It was early morning, Brahma Muhurat time. Trijata came and say, I saw this Brahma Muhurat dream. I saw that all the demons have been killed. One monkey came and he burned the whole city of Lanka. Ravan is sitting on the back of a donkey and going into the south direction. And when Hanuman heard this dream of Trijata, Hanuman got idea. This is the task which I need to do. Lord Ram is instructing through Trijata, what the other task I need to fulfill? I need to burn Lanka. So that is the reason why Hanuman agreed to be bound. So now when Hanuman's tail is put on fire, Hanuman became very small and he started jumping on all the buildings of Lanka, putting fire to all the buildings. Hanuman was thinking, जिस घर से भोगा आया वहां पर प्रसाद भी देना है. All these demons, they brought so much bhoga, right? Ghee and clothes, all that. So I need to give prasad also. So Hanuman put fire to all the houses of Rakshasas except one house. That house was Vibhishana. Vibhishan के घर से कोई भोगा भी नहीं आया. No prasad for Vibhishan. So Hanuman, after that again, after meeting Sita Devi, Hanuman went back, and all this pastime happened. Lord Ramchandra coming on the shores of the ocean and praying to ocean to give passage on the suggestion of Vibhishana. And see, one important point here, when Lord Ramachandra is praying to ocean, Varun Dev, why did Varun Dev did not come out when Lord Ramachandra is requesting Varun Dev to give passage? On 3 days, Lord Ramachandra prayed, 3 days Varun Dev did not come out. Finally, when Lord Ramachandra took his Agnya Astra and was ready to dry up the ocean, then immediately Varun Dev come out. Why? Varun Dev did not come during when Lord Ramachandra is praying. Varun Dev was thinking, if I go, Everybody later on will think that Varun Dev is superior than Ramachandra. I am actually the servant of Ramachandra. If I go on the request of Ramachandra and grant him what he is asking for, people will think Varun is superior. My position is actually I am the servant of Ramachandra, and servant need to be punished only. So Varun Dev did not come, but finally when Lord Ramachandra was ready to shot there, that time Varun Dev came. And Varun Dev told Ramachandra, actually there are 5 tattva, right? This Jal, Agni, Vayu, Prithvi, Akash. So this Jala, ocean, these 5 need to be treated in 5 different ways. In Ramacharitamanus, actually there is one chokai comes here, but Varun Dev is telling, Dhol Gawar Shudra Pashunari, Sab Tadan Ke Adhikari. And people understand many different meanings from here and blame also that here Nari, the woman is used and word Tadan is used, Sab Tadan Ke Adhikari, that woman should be beaten up. That how can they speak like that, and why Lord Ramachandra is saying like this? Actually, this is not spoken by Ramachandra. This is spoken by Varun, ocean, and ocean is representing his position. There are 5 tattvas. As a animal need to be bound. So first of all, tadan. The word tadan here is not beating. Word tadan is to see. In some states like Bihar or UP, they use this word. Like, why are you staring at me? Why are you looking at me like this? So tadana means to look, to pay attention. And dhol gawar shudra pashu nari. Here one word pashu. Pashu need to be tied. So Varun Dev is indirectly telling, actually, I am like a pashu. I am like an animal. As an animal need to be tied, you please tie me. आप मेरा बंधन कीजिए. So you build a setu on me, you build a bridge on me, and that way you should cross. So Lord Ramachandra did setu bandhan. 5 days, the 100 yojan long bridge is built, 100 yojan long and 10 yojan wide. 100 yojan means 800 miles long and 80 miles wide. So this bridge was built in 5 days. What kind of construction company can build that kind of bridge today? And Lord Ramachandra's army, actually, what is Lord Ramachandra's army? In any country these days, what is the biggest budget? That is for their defense system. Right? Any country, they put aside their biggest part of the budget for maintenance of their military power, defense system. And Lord Ramachandra's army, zero budget. Right? These Vanaras, they have no weapon. The trees, stones, all the boulders, these are their weapon. No uniform. All the army people, they need their uniform. All these big stars here, for these Vanaras, no uniform. No TADA allowance. No 401k. And for feeding them also, there is no system of this cafeteria or anything. Vanaras, they eat just kandamul, whatever available in the forest. So Lord Ramachandra's army is zero budget army. And with that zero budget army, Lord Ramachandra defeated the army of Ravana, which had all the latest equipments. So many demons are there. So Lord Ramachandra, after building that bridge, they came to Lanka, and at that time Mandodari again instructed Ravana. So Mandodari instructed Ravana at 5 different occasions. First time when Ravana kidnapped Sita. Second time when Hanuman came and Hanuman burned the whole city of Lanka, Ravana was standing on his balcony and looking at the whole burning Lanka. At that time, Mandodari instructed Ravana, again, still I request you, please return Sita. Look at one Vanara came and he harmed so much, he did so much destruction. If Ram's whole army will come, then how much destruction they will do? And Ravana again rejected. He said, in between there is 100 ocean. How is Ram going to come on this side by crossing this 100 ocean? पहले Ram को आने दो, फिर देखेंगे. Now, Lord Ramachandra bound that ocean also, built a bridge on that ocean. Mandodari again told Ravana. See, now ocean is also bound. So who can do this task? Lord Ramachandra, he is the Supreme Lord. He has bound the ocean. Can any ordinary person do that? Again, please return Sita Devi. And Ravana, what did Ravana say? What is big deal in this? I can also make stones float in the ocean. What is big deal in that? Mandodari said, okay, show me. Show me that you can float the ropes in the ocean. Ravana went on the shore of the ocean with Mandodari. He picked up one stone, touched on his forehead, and put in the ocean, and the rock started floating. And Mandodari was surprised. What did he do? And she asked, tell me, what did he do? Ravana said, I told the stone, तो मैं राम की सौगंध अगर नहीं तैरा तो So Ravana also used the trick of Ramanam only. And again, still Ravana still did not hear to Mandodari. Mandodari was trying to tell Ravana, you return Sita Devi. Now, Raman's whole army also has arrived in Lanka. And as whole army has arrived, to show that I am not afraid, Ravana was just sitting on that open balcony and enjoying the dance. Sitting with Mandodari, he was enjoying the dance of the dancing girls there. And Ramachandra saw there's one shining, this twinkling happening as if the thundering or the lightning happening. This lightning was because of the earrings which Mandodari was wearing. Lord Ramachandra shot an arrow cutting off the Karnapur, the earrings of Mandodari, and throwing the crown of Ravana from his head. It happened all in so suddenly. Ravana could not even understand what happened. He thought there was some lightning because of which the earrings are kind of cut off and my crown fell down. And again, Mandodari understood this was the arrow which of Lord Ramachandra sent, and because of this, my earrings are cut off. And Mandodari again told Ravana, you please return Sita Devi, otherwise the whole Rakshasa dynasty will be destroyed. Ravana still did not listen. Even Malyavan tried to instruct, and the two spies of Ravana. So I will just make a couple of things in another 5 minutes. I will finish here. I don't want to go into too many details. So Ravana's two famous spies, which Ravana sent few times. What were those two spies? Anybody knows the name? Shuka and Saran. So these two spies, first spy was sent Shuka and Saran. Shuka was in the form of a parrot. That first time it was sent when Lord Ramachandra has not crossed the ocean yet. He is still thinking or praying to the ocean to give the passage. At that time, Ramachandra had sent this spy Shuka. All these Vanaras, they couldn't understand he is a spy. Maybe some ordinary parrot. There are so many birds flying around. But who detected? Vibhishana. Vibhishana has already come by that time and on the side of Ravana. So Vibhishana detected this is the spy of Ravana, and he told the Vanaras, and Vanaras caught hold of Shuka and started beating him left and right, Dussehra, Mukta, Lat, and they started beating him up. And Shuka is looking at Ramachandra, Raghuveer, please save me, please save me. He knows Ramachandra is Maryada Purushottam. He will not have a messenger beaten up like this. So he is also looking at Ramachandra. So Ramachandra released Shuka and let him go. Basically, Sugriv gave him a message and Shuka came back. Shuka and Saran came back. And Ravana was asking, tell me about the strength of Ramachandra. And Saran at that time tells Ravana, you see this ocean in the middle? Beyond this ocean, there is another ocean. This ocean is 100 yojana. Beyond that, there is another ocean. What that ocean is? There is all these Vanaras. These Vanaras are so much in strength, in numbers. It appears like as an ocean there. And they told Ravana, actually, if you listen very carefully, to listen to all the sounds which is coming from the other side, it was very difficult. Why? Because on Lanka, there is always some orchestra going on, some number dance going on. Ravana is always enjoying. So if you listen very carefully, you will hear the sound from the other side. There are two types of sound going on. The first type of sound is Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. All these Vanaras are shouting out the glories of Lord Ramachandra. And there are some Vanaras who are calling out Ravan Murdavad, Ravan Murdavad. So they also told Ravana, what is the situation? Actually, the strength of Ram's army, even though they are monkeys, Vanaras only, but the Ram's army is huge in number. And Vibhishana, when was telling the strength of Ravana, actually Vibhishana told Ramachandra and Sugriv, see, on the Ravana side, even though Ravana has so many soldiers, but they are all working for salary. On your side, all these Vanaras, they are serving you out of just love. You are not paying them, they are not paid, they are not working on wages, on salary. And the person who are working on salary, their loyalty is only limited up to when they are getting their reimbursements, when they are being paid. So their loyalty will go away as soon as Ravana's opulences are fading away. But you have all these Vanaras who are on your side out of love. They are just ready to serve you, ready to do anything for you. And when Lord Ramachandra actually came on this side, Ramachandra said, I want to give another chance of peace and another advice to Ravana, and he sent Angad. So Angad also tried to advise Ravana. So there is a difference in Angad and Hanuman. Another 2-3 minutes, is that okay? So Angad, Hanuman is like Sadhu. Hanuman is like Sadhu, Angad is like soldier. So Sadhu or Sainik, both are needed. Shastra and Shastra, both are needed, right? Scripture and weapon. So Shastra and Shastra. The Sadhu carries Shastra, but if the person is not ready to listen for the good advice given to him, sometimes the Sadhu need to act as a soldier also and take that from the Shastra and make it as a Shastra also. So Angad is representing as a soldier. Hanumanji was representing a Sadhu. So Angad went into the assembly of Ravana, and Angad also started instructing Ravana. Ravana was trying to do self-glorification. Sometimes it happens, right? People have a tendency of doing self-glorification. Ravana said, don't you know who am I? I have done so many penances, so many austerities. I cut off my head and put into the fire as oblations. And Angad said, what is so big deal about that? It's so many insects run towards fire and they give up their life. In the newspaper, does any news come? So many insects, they sacrifice themselves in the fire. So what is so big deal about that? You're cutting off your head and putting into the fire. So Angad also told, I advise you right now also, you can go take shelter of Lord Ramachandra. He is so merciful. He will still release you. He will not punish you. He will take his army back if you return Sita Devi and take shelter of Ramachandra. But Ravana did not listen. So many people advised Ravana, but Ravana never budged. He was so proud, ahankar. And that ahankar, that pride is the root cause of destruction. So finally the war happened. And in the war, so many details are there. Who killed whom? Lakshmana killed Meghnad, Lord Ramachandra killed Kumbhakarna. And finally there was a battle between Lord Ram and Ravana. And Lord Ram and Ravana, when this battle is going on the final climax thing, when Vibhishan told Lord Ramachandra is shooting arrow, cutting off the head of Ravana, cutting off the arms, again the head pop up. So what does it represent? That also represents our situation. Sometimes we are standing in front of senior devotee. The senior devotee try to correct us, our head fall in shame. We listen, we say, yes, Prabhuji, you are right. So we kind of lower our neck, our head fall down in shame. Again, after some time, this head pops up. Again, we are saying there is no change. Again, same things go on. Again, somebody try to tell us, somebody try to correct us. We just put our head down and listen, and again it pops up. So Lord Ramachandra is cutting off the head of Ravana, and again the heads are popping up back and back. And finally, when Vishnu tells that Ravana has a pot of nectar in his belly, in his navel, you please shoot arrow in the navel and dry up this pot of nectar, and then Ravana will die. So Lord Ramachandra shot 31 arrows, one arrow piercing into the belly of Ravana, 20 arrows cutting the 20 arms of Ravana, and 10 arrows cutting the 10 heads of Ravana. And then Ravana fell down. And then Ravana died. Shri Ramachandra Bhagwan ki, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki. So killing of Ravana, what does it represent? This is killing of the 10 different vices. The main are the lust, anger, greed, pride, envy, ahankar, all these things. These are the 10 different heads of Ravana. And it's not about that we come together and we just celebrate this festival, we burn the effigies and think, yes, festival is done. Ultimately, we need to destroy this Ravana hidden in our heart and make our heart into Ayodhya, where Lord Ramachandra can be invited into our heart. That is the real purpose of celebrating Vijayadashmi. So let's meditate on these wonderful pastimes of Lord Ramachandra and try to absorb on the strength of holy name. Hanuman, when he was crossing the ocean, just last thing I want to glorify the holy name here. Hanuman, when he was crossing over the ocean, it says, Ehi bhanti chalayo Hanumana, Jehi bhanti Raghupati karbana. Hanuman is flying across the ocean as Lord Ramachandra has shot an arrow. And Hanuman is saying, I am able to cross over the ocean, not on my own strength. I am just the arrow of Lord Ramachandra. And if the arrow shoots on the target, if it hits on the target, it's not the glory of the arrow. It's the glory of the archer who is shooting that arrow. See, if arrow hits on the target, arrow doesn't say, see, I am so great. I came and hit on to the bullseye target. Whose glory is that? The person who is shooting that arrow. So Hanuman is saying, it's not my glory. It is the glory of Lord Ramachandra. I am just like the arrow of Lord Ramachandra. And Hanuman is constantly remembering the holy name. Bar bar Raghuvir Sambhari. Hanuman is again and again remembering the name of Lord Ramachandra. And what did Lord Ramachandra do? If you change R with L, bar bar Raghuvir Sambhari, change the R with L, bal bal Raghuvir Sambhali. Lord Ramachandra protected each and every hair of Hanuman. Even Hanuman's tail was put on fire, not one single hair on Hanuman's tail burnt. So we need to take shelter of the holy name. We need to put faith in the holy name and take shelter of Lord Ramachandra, take shelter of Lord Krishna, take the shelter of the senior Vaishnavas, take shelter of Guru, take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. And in that way, while remembering constantly the Lord, by constantly remembering the holy name, if we engage in our task, all the tasks can be fulfilled without any difficulty. So with that, I will stop here. Please forgive me for crossing my time limits and please forgive me if I spoke anything wrong. Shri Ramachandra Bhagwan ki jai, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Vrindanath Prabhu ji ki jai.